Special.
Are we on a ship, Sean?
Ship
are.
shot.
Are we on a ship?
We are.
Hey, we made it to the ship. And we're making our way to Yavin
Yes.
to fight Theodore Rex, our sworn enemy. And then in the next one, we fight Whoopi Goldberg,
Our sworn enemy.
our sworn enemy's best friend cop. I think that's what the whole movie was about.
What about Whoopi Yeedberg?
Whoopsie Yeedberg?
Whoopsie Yeedberg, dude.
Gonna cheese it right here.
Just a little Yoda with like a fucking some glasses and fucking
Curl?
dreads.
Yeah.
Be tight.
There we
dude.
go.
Yoda Yeedberg.
Yeah. Whoopsie Yeedberg.
So in the last episode, we talked a lot about where Yeed came from.
Yeah.
Because we know where pretty much every other character has come from, because they made a point to like making it a huge thing in The Rise of Skywalker. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
You have to know where you're from. You have to know who you are. And people,
Either it's super important or it's just nobody cares.
or it's a mystery.
And that is the case with the Yeed. Mystery.
The Yeed is the mystery, and it's what makes the new season of Mando interesting to me, because we did talk about they might go pretty in depth with the world between worlds
Yes.
concept in Star Wars, which is kind of going to be off-putting to like my mom when she watches the show, because
Hi, Mom.
when she fucking watches this shit, she'd be like, what the hell is happening? They have to kind of do a refresher on
Yeah.
the world between worlds.
Oh yeah, they'll have to, and that's why, like, at first when I read the world between world things, when I was reading the article, I was like, what the fuck? And then they start bringing up the rebel shit. I was like, oh yeah, that's where fucking Ezra went. And I was like, and now that kind of starts pulling things together, because you got the fucking Rebels Clone Wars people, who are looking for Ezra with the world between world shit. And you got fucking Mando Boy and the Yeed, and so I can see
Mando
it.
boy.
Are you enjoying
But
your
I mean, I
Mando
don't.
boy?
Do I need timey-wimey shit? No. Would I hate it if it happened? No.
If they do it right, maybe, but it's so hard to tell with Star Wars. Like,
Yeah.
There it is.
We won't know. We won't know until we see it. That's just.
it was kind of meant for that story of Ezra.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll do some kind of thing with Ezra later on with another
Well, and
series,
maybe-
maybe with Ahsoka series or Obi's, who knows?
Maybe the world between worlds shit isn't as isn't as vital to. It isn't the whole we gotta get Yeed back to the past so he can become fucking Yoda. Maybe it's just like simply they have to go there for something, and they either run into them there or they show them how to get there or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow, nice move.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Hip, hip, hip.
Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop.
Hip, 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 hip.
So
It's hard to say because
Are you-
I'd find it pretty jarring
yeah.
and not din jarring.
Din jarring. I was just about to say that.
If they just decided to do that in the second season, just
Yeah.
go full out like
Full tilt.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Buckle up, fucks.
Are you like, where do you stand on like where Mando ends up? Like, do you think he?
I want him to become Mando.
Do you want him to die?
Yeah, you should become Mandalore.
Do you think he dies, or do you think like everything just
Self-sacrifice? I
ends
do
up-
like that too, though.
or does everything end up good? Because we almost like they already kind of used it in the first season, right?
Yeah, but if they have the track record of taking from popular culture
Yeah.
with like Seven Samurai and things
giving
like that,
giving his life for the fucking Yeed,
doing
like,
the
that would be
Shane,
cool.
doing
How
the
did,
comeback
Wolf
Shane.
and the Cub end? Because that's how
don't remember.
Mandalorian's gonna end.
I know, right?
Well, Wolf definitely sacrifices his body for the cub. I know
Yeah.
that. In a lot of episodes, there's a lot of the dynamics of the power struggle with different daimyos or whatever that's called in Japanese culture.
Yep.
And they're
Lords, essentially.
Yeah, they're lords. And Wolf basically is trying to preserve this little lord and make it so the daimyos don't hunt him down. So he's just,
AKA Mandalorian.
yeah, he's just kind of being his protector.
Yeah, like I could see that, but it's almost expected. But it could be done well, right? They could do it really well, and I'd be okay with it. But it's almost expected, right? you
but
almost expect.
Also, Mando has like a walking healing tank with him. Because Yoda could just be like, or Baby Yoda could just be like,
Yep. Yeah, dude, he got heals.
What's this
dude.
guy?
he's like, I don't know if I like this.
Holy shit!
His reaction time is kind of slow.
But I also wouldn't be sad if he got his like go off into the sunset moment either.
Yeah.
He rides a mythosaur into the sunset.
Yeah, dude. He
And
just
you
finally like because that could be a cool thing if he does if if there's a time travel element and he ends up getting like sent back to old times. See him on a fucking beast
He
boy.
becomes the first Mandalore.
Yeah, that's what
Holy
I'm saying. And he rides off into the sunset, about to start the Mandalorian, and then he really is the Mandalorian. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
Full circles.
Full circle off
For
of like
pottery, dude.
you get the whole like you're not really a Mandalorian, whatever.
Instead of the dinosaur, I want to go even further back in universe reference.
Yeah.
I want him to ride off into the sunset on a basilisk war droid.
What the fuck is that?
It's what Candace Ordo and the Neo Crusaders used in their war against the Jedi 5,000 years before the Battle of Yavin.
What does it look like?
It's like a giant battle droid that you ride on.
Nice. So it's like a mech, dude.
It's like a mech.
Fuck yeah, dude.
but in
Bring
the-
mech wars to Star Wars.
In the Mandalorian like lore, didn't they like the leader of the clan way back in the day ride the mythosaur as like
Yeah.
I've tamed this beast?
He was like fucking.
I
yeah,
have no idea.
because in this
He rides
holiday
some-
special he
War's
rides that.
changed so much.
In the holiday special, he rides a big
Yeah.
monster, and that's
And
I
then
think
he
they call
smacks
that
it with the butt of his rifle.
right.
But
I
there's
think
I've also seen a shot of Mandalore on like a flying
Oh,
like
the invasion's
pterosaur
begun.
type thing as well, with his fucking holding some shit up in the air, just like a fucking Mandalore, dude, coming to rain fucking pain, dude.
that would be cool because maybe
He
if they do,
better get and keep the Darksaber. That'd be fucking sick.
there you go.
Well, and that's why people too think Sabine would be in it because of the Darksaber as well.
Yeah.
And then again,
That's an ancient
gleaning.
Mandalore weapon.
Yep, and
Well, didn't the
potentially
Mandalorian
she's
steal it from the Jedi?
the
If you do
And
the
they're
time
super
wimey shit,
proud of
maybe
it?
No,
he
he-
brings it back in the past with him.
it belonged to the original Mandalorian Jedi,
Oh, okay.
who was of Clan Vizsla, which she is part of.
Yeah.
So she has a blood right to it, and then like the other part
Oh, he
of
beat it.
people gleaning random. Nice, you
Beating
killed
shit
85
left
people,
and
dude.
Right.
Damn.
That's another thing that people like gleamed to add to their
Force.
Sabine rumor for season 2. You see her in like that dark cloak or whatever. So they're like, is Ahsoka training her to be a Jedi? Maybe, since she has a natural affinity with the fucking Darksaber, and she's it's part of her lineage and shit. Is she a Jedi?
These guys are talking about getting replaced by the Shadow Troopers.
Aww.
But joke's on them.
Also,
They're
someone's
gonna
gotta use
get
a lightsaber
replaced
against
because they're
fucking-
dead.
Moff Gideon.
What? There we go.
Yeah, Moff Gideon seems like a really cool big bad.
He is, dude.
He's very knowledgeable, which is kind of more scary.
What's awesome is how cool he is, and we've only seen him in like a couple episodes.
2.
2, yeah.
Exactly
And
2.
it's like,
And not for a long time.
yeah,
He basically wastes Werner, which I hated.
yeah,
He ices Werner,
yeah.
which was sad.
Isn't that how Werner would want to go out though in a TV show?
Yeah, blaze of laser fire.
Is Werner directing anything this season?
Oh yeah, I hope so. And he just goes deep into like the Wrath of
Dark and
Guire, or
esoteric.
Guire Wrath of God, where
Yeah.
it's just like
I saw some
really-
headline that I didn't read the article, but the headline was Werner Herzog talks directing The Child or whatever. And I was like, is he directing an episode, or is he just like musing about what you have to do to direct it from like his experience on set?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't read.
Did you read the actual thing when he actually talked about the
Yes.
first meeting? And he did say like you have to commit to it. Like
Yeah.
do not
Do not.
do not half-ass this.
There's no try.
You have to commit.
And they're like,
Do it.
oh, you're quoting Yoda. He's like, who?
Yoda who?
Who? Yoda who?
I'm quoting myself.
Yoda quoted me. God, I love that bastard.
Same here.
Oh,
He's
God.
such a genuine guy.
I know. So it makes them both like adorable, but also like he's super depressing at the same time. Like you listen to him like any like nature documentaries or some shit.
Yep.
It's like, but then look like the mother and the child go
That's why I like
hunting
strong
for
style.
food, but they will never find it. And you're like, oh fuck.
That's sad, dude. Why are you making me sad?
There's only one person that can make nature documentaries sadder than they like
No, not
already
just sad,
can
but,
be.
like,
depressing.
Soul crushing,
Yeah.
depressing.
Throw you into a fucking bout of depression. It's fucking Werner Herzog. That's it.
He
Because all the other ones are like, yeah, this shit's happening, but look at their majesty. Look up. Whoop.
He did one about like the technology expansion
Jesus.
that's happening, and like what
That
it would
sounds
take.
terrible.
The second he talked to like Elon Musk was saying like, we need to find people that want to go to Mars, and he's like, I will go.
Well, of course, Werner. We already.
Elon looked at him like, you will? And he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
anytime. Like, he just sure.
It's gonna take like 30 years.
It's like, I will go.
That's okay.
That's okay. I will.
Will you be alive for 30 more years? If I'm going to Mars, I will be alive another 30 years.
And he was like totally down with it, and Elon was totally like thrown off. And he like talked about a bunch of other technology stuff, like how we'll be basically indistinguishable from this thing.
Yeah.
This will become like a tablet that you take every morning, and you'll be able to like recite what it's ever being texted to you in your head. And the neural link thing. Have you heard of the neural link that Elon's doing? Where basically you get an implant in your head right there, and then what it's supposed to do if you have muscle pain, right? Or you have like bone pain
Yeah, my knee.
in your knee.
Pain.
So what they would do
pain.
is send an electrode that numbs that area, so you don't have to feel that pain anymore.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Or if you had muscle atrophy, or if you were paraplegic or something like that, they'll send those electrodes back into your system to ignite again, and you can start learning therapy to learn to walk again. Or for people that have traumatic brain injuries, that have strokes.
Yep.
They'll lessen the nerves, or they'll like the neuropathy that happened throughout.
They'll
repair it.
And I'll wrinkle that brain back up.
Yeah.
That's what's
And they have a thing with save states. So if you back your mind up to a spot that you felt the most comfortable, you can actually return back to that same position. Like, oh, I don't like my headache that I'm having now. I'm just going to revert back to when I didn't have my headache.
Yeah.
You don't have it anymore.
I had a
That'd be pretty sweet.
terrible joke come to mind that a stroke is just your brain smoothing out.
Oh, jeez.
Somewhat true.
And then you put that thing in there, and it fucking wrinkles your brain back up.
Like, nope. Oh,
I
perfect.
think that's all the time.
There is
fighters.
there's
Who did it?
a disorder or some shit, syndrome or whatever
Why? Because you have it.
that that babies can have where they're born smooth brained,
Duh.
Wasn't that
They have no wrinkles yet.
and then
Babies are all born smooth-brained.
no, and they actually don't live very long because because as you know, wrinkle brains are able to do a lot of shit. Smooth brains,
Wrinkled brains, get the gains.
Smooth
That's my
brains.
shirt.
Yeah, smooth brains not as much. So you're developmentally like fucked up, and I think since you didn't develop past a certain stage or whatever, your lungs are fucked up. They don't live very long. They can live up to 10 years.
Isn't that
maybe.
condition called like microcephaly?
It's similar in name. It's not microcephaly, because microcephaly would be like
Small brain.
Yeah,
It means
it's
small brain. Anything cephalous. Hydrocephalus means water brain.
Water brain. Smooth brain.
Why are you doing this?
I'm figuring out.
Broadshow will find out about smooth brain.
Licencephaly.
Lysencephaly.
Licencephaly.
Smooth brain.
Licencephaly, meaning smooth brain. Literally means smooth brain. It is caused by defective neuronal migration during the 12th to 24th weeks of gestation, resulting in the lack of development of brain folds and grooves.
Okay.
Kids, gotta get your groove on.
Yeah.
There's a smooth brain for you.
That is a very smooth
sad.
brain.
That's a licencephaly brain. That's a human brain.
We'll leave it on a high note with the Lissencephales.
That's a high note?
We'll leave it on a high
leave
note.
it on a high note of
uh,
like a cute, adorable frog smooth brain.
How about these guys right here?
That's
Just-
good.
Well, that's a good one. They all had smooth brains.
Yep.
So, no harm, foul.
Well, they definitely do now.
Fucking, nothing can stick to you if you're fucking smooth brain, dude. They just slide right off.
Yeah. Who wants treads? I mean, I'd rather have the race car treads, where it's just
Yeah, this racing
Tread
slicks.
brain, dude? Those are like the athletic people. They got tread brain. I don't know why. Or the more mechanically
like the look of
inclined.
this
There we
hallway.
go.
there
They've
you
got
go.
tread
The
brain.
mechanics have tread brain.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back and we'll
Okay,
get
next
off this dang old ship.
Yep.
Sis-
We'll catch you next time.